Hi, I'm Sam Muir, and I'm the Professional Development Coordinator for the Actuarial Club. I'm here today with Lauren Zajac doing our Student Corner interview for our April newsletter. Lauren, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, so like he said, my name is Lauren Zajac. I'm a senior right now with actuarial science and statistics as my majors, management minor, like most of us, I assume. I'm originally from Michigan and I am excited to be graduating this year.
So, yeah, the first question I want to ask you is, what will you be pursuing after you graduate?
So after I graduate, I actually don't really plan on being an actuary. I like the opportunity that Purdue has given us with like a pretty diverse array of things we've studied and how we get a double major in statistics pretty easily. Um, so honestly, I'm really not sure exactly what I want to do yet. Still, I'm still looking for different job opportunities, and I'd really like to just do personal investments and like maybe be an entrepreneur in some type of way, but still working on everything and just trying to learn even more life skills right now.
Awesome, awesome. And so, maybe you can kind of talk about what factors kind of led up to that decision. What did you learn about yourself through, was there like a turning point where you were like, maybe this isn't for me?
So I would say it was like midway through college, like sophomore year. After like I took a couple actuarial exams and I like couldn't find the motivation to study them and like do really well. And I wasn't super interested in it. It wasn't for me. And then we took the class, I can't remember the name of it now, the one that Dan Rubin teaches with a lot of the stocks and like more of the management minor classes. I kind of found more of an interest in that kind of aspect and just slowly evolved um, into my feelings now, like not super set on being an actuary necessarily.
So, yeah, it seems like you were more interested in the management and the finance side of things. So,
Yeah, kind of. I still really appreciate the like learning statistics though. I because I still am interested in that, but not so much insurance directly.
hmm. What are your interests outside of just doing school?
So outside of school, I like photography, going on hikes. I like doing crafts, embroidery, sewing, stuff like that. I just like to find ways to be kind of artsy because I'm not super artsy, but I like to have a different kind of outlet, a lot different than like working with numbers and doing math all day.
Yeah, it's two very different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you find time to balance, your activities, your arts and crafts, your hiking, and, getting a double major and a minor, and that's like no small feat. So, how do you find time to balance your schedule?
That's definitely one of the biggest challenges. I think it's just being able to be productive with every minute in the day. So gaps between classes, I like to, at the beginning of my day, I'll look at like where I have gaps in my schedule and plan out what I want to do. So normally I will make half of them like breaks or doing things that are fun, and then half of them like doing homework so I can stay productive throughout the day. And then I really just like to let myself relax on weekends. So like Friday afternoons and like Saturdays, like those are my days to just chill and reset for the next week.
Awesome. I hope this interview is helping you reset for the next week too. Yeah, I guess I'll throw you a fun question. So what's your favorite food to cook or to eat? It can be either or.
Oh, that's a hard one. I love food. I don't cook enough, but food to eat or cook. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I mean, honestly, my go-to food to cook is like breakfast burritos. Not really exciting. I also like making banana bread. Those are my favorites. To cook, to eat, I would definitely say like seafood. not so much in Indiana, but especially when I'm able to like not recently, but travel. That's my favorite thing to get like when I
Oh.
can.
And that leads me into the next question. If you could travel anywhere, not during a pandemic, where would you go and why?
Um, that's also challenging. I really want to just do like a road trip of the whole US. Like my dream would be to like get an RV and like visit all of the 48 states like in one trip. I
Mhm.
mean, I guess I could drive all the way to Alaska. That would be difficult, but doing that or just being able to go to Europe would be really fun.
Awesome, awesome. And then something else that reminded me of Texas. I'm originally from Texas, and there's a big breakfast taco, breakfast burrito scene in Texas. And I was kind of wondering, where are you from originally?
I'm from Southeast Michigan. Yeah, we don't have a lot of burritos specifically, but yeah, I grew up in Michigan, and I plan on moving back to Michigan, but farther north when I after graduating because I love the more nature, less suburbs up there.
Awesome, awesome. And I guess we'll get into our last question here. You know, we talked a lot today about some academic stuff, some fun stuff. And then my last question for you is, you know, what advice would you have for an incoming freshman or for a current freshman right now that's kind of got like their whole college career ahead of them? Do you have any tips for them? Do you have any advice for them?
So if I went back as a freshman, like how things I would do differently, I would say definitely just try a lot more things. Just whether it's joining a club or like going to a random activity, making more friends. I think just not being scared to try new things because I definitely was when I got here. I was definitely pretty shy and didn't find like making friends to be the easiest thing at first. It was kind of daunting, but like just try to get rid of your fear and like recognize that everybody's in the same position as you. Like some people might be from Indiana and know other people from high school, but there's people who fly all the way across the world to get here and they don't know a single person. So everyone can definitely step out more and learn from everybody.
Yep. Wise words. And I support that advice, you know. Um, get out there and make friends, try new things. That's what college is about.
Mhm.
So thank you so much, Lauren. I'm happy you took the time out of your day to interview with us, and we appreciate it. And it's always good to hear another story. So thank you.
Thanks.
All right, that concludes Student Corner.